Little Neck, home to the Matinecock Indians for more than 100 years, has undergone changes in the last few years in real estate, recreation, and demographics. This northeastern suburban part of Queens was once a quaint, middle-class neighborhood with a predominantly Caucasian population. Over the last decade, its demographics have changed, and many of its attractive qualities have remained. They include scenic views of Little Neck Bay, the short 30-minute train ride to Manhattan, and the fact that, according to InsideSchools.org, District 26 is one of the highest achieving school districts in the city. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, in 2013, the median family income level was well above average. And the rising income level of the newer residents has led to the constant construction of mini mansions, which are not to everyone's liking. Some of the longtime residents have chosen to maintain the original infrastructure of their homes. The contrast creates a confusing picture, raising the question of exactly what the neighborhood's economic mix is. Some original homeowners, concerned about the rising cost of living here, have put their houses on the market, like Diana Katz.
Both retired, and we love Little Neck. We've been here for years, but there's a lot of expansion going, mansions going up, and we just really don't want to do that. So we decided that we would move to a more middle-class neighborhood.
Meanwhile, gentrification has created a more affluent look to the neighborhood. Janice Eubank of Laffey Realty offers her take on the fluctuating housing market and the demographic changes.
I think the demographics have changed. Definitely the housing prices have gone up in the last year actually. They were stagnant for a while. Most changes, I think, in Little Neck Hills, where, people don't seem to be satisfied with the ranch. So every ranch that has been in Little Neck Hills has come down, and they're building very, large McMansions, they call them, and that's a big change. I mean, people who are looking to size down, there's really no place here to size down to. I can't go from a 2-3 floor colonial to a ranch today, because those houses are being scooped up by people and builders. The changes, I'm here 34 years. I liked it better 34 years ago when I came. We had the movie theater, we had clothing stores on Northern Boulevard, we had the Scobie Diner. Now it's very, very different as far as the mom and pop stores who they cater to. Lots of restaurants. It's great living in Little Neck. It's almost like being in the city, because all the restaurants, you could walk to them.
Housing isn't the only aspect of the neighborhood that has changed. Between 2000 and 2010, the Asian population rose from 23% to 37%, a 60% increase. The impact of these residents is evident in the local businesses. Many of them display signs in Korean and Chinese. Some store owners choose to include signs in English, while others do not. Henry Kim, owner of the Deepdale Cleaning Corp on Marathon Parkway, tells us what he loves about owning a business in Little Neck. He said, he's been working and living in Little Neck for over 30 years and he loves it. He also appreciates having the Asian supermarket next door that carries all the Korean food that his mother cooked for him as a child in Korea. Longtime resident Jamie Waller reflects on his experience growing up in Little Neck.
For about 20 years, actually. Beautiful. It's great. It's quiet. Still Queens. Still go to stores nearby, but it's quiet. It's not the city. So it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of Long Island. It's a little bit of the city. Kind of get the best of both worlds. The biggest change is just the demographics have changed. When I was younger, about 20 years ago, there was a lot of older folks, a lot of retired folks who have either moved to other places like Florida or have moved on. So a lot more families have taken over. I think the underlying theme of Little Neck, being quiet and great for families, is still stuck around.